they sort of flap it from one knee to the other as they cycle along. And calm down. This would be so much easier if the car was in the air. Stupid kids. This is what phones do to children. Hello.
Oh,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see fat old men on bikes. Thank you very much. Naked. Nobody wants to see that. Anyway, hello. It's Saturday. It's currently 25 to 7 in the evening. We haven't done hardly any recording today. And the reason for that is that we all fell asleep. We planned to go out about lunchtime and go and get some lunch. And then Mary fell asleep on the sofa. Patrick was playing and I fed him, and then he fell asleep, so I put him in bed, and then I fell asleep, and then the cat fell asleep on my legs, and there we stayed until about 5:30. So it's been a pretty boring day. So now we're going shopping. This morning though, I did take my pony down to the graphics place and get that ready for hydro dipping. But other than that, it's been a pretty dull day. And now, as we're going out, I'm being showed pictures of naked fat men on push bikes in London. Awesome. Does that do something for you? No?
No?
Does that do something for you?
No.
Seeing fat naked men on push bikes?
No, they just naked day for everyone riding pushback.
National Bike Naked Day. So they sort of flap it from one knee to the other as they cycle along. No thank you. I heard yesterday on the news, and I heard it again today, that the England fans in Marseille are causing riots and attacking the police and had to be stopped through tear gas. This is exactly why I stopped liking football. Simply because, one, the idiots that give England such a ridiculous name as football hooligans, and two, because of the over commercialization of football and the fact that the only reason a team is good is by the amount of money it has and the team players it can buy. Really frustrates me. Now, this is not a racist thing, but I actually believe that all England football team players should come from England, just like I think all French players should come from France, all Mexican players should come from Mexico, all Portugal players should come from Portugal. Otherwise, what's the point? You can't. It's not called English football. It's called international football in every single country. What is the point of that? It just becomes about how much the team can afford. And then you hear they spend like 12 million on one man, as if he makes the team. And then the other thing is the bloody manager. Like, you know, take the Man United manager. They sacked him because he didn't meet all his goals, despite the fact that he won the FA Cup. It doesn't matter. He didn't meet all of his goals, so they fired him. Unbelievable. And then pay a ridiculous amount of money for the god of football managers. Oh, it really winds me up. This is why I do not like football, because it's all about money, nothing else. And let's be honest, you know, if the England football teams were forced to only have English players in their clubs, it would bring to light so many players. It would send scouts out all around the country to find players from little teams, you know, and give them a chance in life. Or the young players that are coming up in the small teams, it would give them a chance to get into the big leagues. And the same for every other country. And it would then be about national football, not international football in every single country. Really frustrates me. So congratulations, England fans, you've managed to embarrass our country again. Well done. All the knuckle dragger Neanderthals are out and about in force, causing havoc, using their 3 or 4 brain cells they have between them to cause riots. Oh, you support a different team. I don't like you. Pathetic. Shopping at Asda. Hello. Did you enjoy your raspberries? Looks like it as you're wearing some of it. Yeah? and calm down. Easy. Why is it when you come in a supermarket you're always loud? Stop. You got a bit of dinner in your hair. Really?
Where's what?
Hey? You want to do what? Calm down.
Hello.
No, sorry. Cuddle. Good morning, it's Sunday. I'm in the garage. I've had my cup of tea. Today's plan, unfortunately, because I have to take my wife to her Chinese group and then I have to look after Patrick, I have to spend my morning in the garage very briefly. So all I'm going to do today is to jack the side of the car up, and then I'm going to use a pen and cardboard and mark out the position of the current downpipe and cat to get a good indication as to where it needs to go, driver side and passenger side. And then once that's done, I shall just spray some penetrating gas or plus gas onto the bolts on the manifolds or headers, and just leave that for a day and let it work its magic, and then hopefully when I undo them it will come off quite easily, I hope.
This would be so much easier if the car was in the air. Unfortunately, I don't have those facilities.
Look who's joined. Wherever I go, she is. I'm going to measure. I've marked off where the corner is and where the pipe needs to be cut, and I'm going to measure from the length of the cat, which I think is 11 inches. I'm just going to measure to double check, and then mark it out on some paper, and go from there, and then try and draw the angle of the cat. So yeah, wish me luck. Yeah, it all seems to match up. It's 11 inches, which is what I thought, and the new cat is 11 inches. It's just going to be the bend, which seems to be a straight 45-degree bend, but obviously that can't be known for sure at this stage. So what I'm going to do is spray some of that plus gas in, loosen the bolts up, and then take off the mid section, take off the mid pipe, unbolt it from the headers so the headers can come out easier, obviously. Yeah, and just take the mid pipe out completely and then measure it up and weld it. So that's the plan. And practice my welding skills. I need to have a word with someone who has got a welder. So that's the plan. I've got 2 weeks to get it done, and obviously I'm working all week, but so I've only got limited weekends when I'm not doing psychology work. So yes, let's get started. Spraying plus gas onto these bolts is easy enough. The hardest part is getting underneath, which means I'm going to have to jack the front of the car up. Well, frustratingly, obviously there is the cat, this is the bend, but that is exactly the same width as that. This end slots inside, which means this hole is bigger than 2.5 inches. Well done, Magnaflow. Which means this has either got to be in here and then welded pretty damn well, or another sleeve to go over. So this cat should be the same length as this, which seems like it is. Once that's up in place, a piece will have to be made, I think, for the bend. Also, the lambda sensor can just bolt in the side. We've just dropped Mary off at her Chinese group, and I'm going to get some cheeky burgers because I haven't had McDonald's in a long time and I need a burger. Don't we? Yes, we do. He's got a bit of raspberry stuff on his face. Look. Bit of raspberry, bit of raspberry. Seems to be stuck. So there we go. That's what's happening now. I spoke to Malcolm on the way here and begged for his help because I need to get these exhausts done before my parts are back from the hydro dipping, and I don't have the welding equipment and I don't have the fine expertise. I'm going to do what I can in the meantime and see what I can get off, but I don't want to get something wrong for then to have to make it harder to put right. So I'd rather have him help me. So he's going to come next Saturday and we're going to get it done. Yes, all good stuff. But at least it's sunny! It's supposed to be raining today, but it isn't. Which is good.
Hello, Mr. Fells. Take your order, please.
Yeah, can I have 5 cheeseburgers, no pickle, please?
Anything else?
That's it, thanks.
Yes, drive around the first window for me then, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't mind parking up, when they're ready, we'll bring them out to you.
Okay.
Just stand corner in the bay.
Thank you. She's bringing my food. Don't know if she can be any slower. Thank you. Cheers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I like the way she's sorry about the wait. Was it what, the wait for them to cook it or the wait for her to bring it out? Of course, Patrick wants some. There you go.
Amanda, in a gloomy, pouring land right now, just been transported back to a sunny beach, 1998 Ibiza Love Station. What a tune! Teardrops on Heart is the Womack and Womack remix. Hi, and also to Rach and Melanie, who are gearing up for Disc Carnival, which is just about to kick off right now. This is Noel on Heart, and well, the weather's not great, but we have got summer holidays coming up, so it's time for a little bit of fresh thinking. Thanks to Harvester, we want you to try something new. You could give maybe whitewater rafting a go, maybe go on the wave surfing, perhaps some more.
Well, the weather soon changed, didn't it? Marvellous. Welcome to England. Look at that! Some serious rain. Don't need these.